Expired Polaroid film. Should you buy it? Does it work? Does it turn out better or worse than a fresh pack of film? These are things we'll talk about throughout this video. I'm using a pack of expired black and white I-type Polaroid film. This pack has a production date of October 2019. What this means is this is when the film was created, and that means you have a year from this date until the film is technically considered expired. You can of course use the film no matter what, but the Polaroid company doesn't expect you to have the best results from your film unless you use it within a year of the production date. Later on, I'll show you what a pack of expired film looks like when you shoot with an actual camera, but for this pack, I'm going to be using the Polaroid Lab printer to print 8 photos. I recommend that you create a folder on your phone, call it Polaroids, and add any photos that you want to print. This will make it a lot easier to find the photos when you're using the Polaroid app to print the photos. That way you're not searching through your entire camera roll. Once you open the Polaroid app, be sure to click on Polaroid Lab. Then you'll see an outline of a Polaroid. Tap the plus button and add your photo. One thing to note is that Polaroids are square, so if your photo is not square, you'll have to zoom in and crop until you find the composition you want to print. When you're ready to print, press the arrow button. If this is the first time you're using the app, then you might get this little dialogue about the display settings on your phone. You'll need to go in and turn off night shift and true tone. This way you'll get the most truest colors to your photo. After that, you'll see that there's these 2 circles underneath the photo. This is where you need to line up with the circles on top of the Polaroid Lab printer. Once you line it up correctly, you'll hear a little ding from the printer letting you know that it's ready. Then you can press the big red button to print your photo. Don't worry if your Polaroid has a blue background like this. This is natural, especially for the black and white film. This is what the photo looks like a few minutes after, but remember that it can take up to 20 to 30 minutes for one Polaroid photo to fully develop. From there, continue the same process. Press the plus button, find another photo that you want to print, adjust the composition of your photo, click on the arrow when you're ready to print, line it up, and press the big red button to print the Polaroid. I repeated the same process for all 8 photos included in the pack. Remember, you'll hear the little bell when your phone is aligned correctly on top of the printer. This is how some of the photos were looking about 10 to 15 minutes after printing. You'll notice how the first few I printed are much more developed than the last few. But I always think it's interesting to see how the photo changes throughout the development process. Here's a comparison with the original photo and the final printed Polaroid. I really love how this one turned out. Surprisingly, night photography actually turns out really great whenever you're printing it with the Polaroid Lab printer. Just make sure there's enough contrast. You'll notice how the composition changed on this one due to the square cropping, so keep that in mind when you're printing photos. You'll need to make sure that they work in a square format. You'll notice this photo has a lot of white in it, and that's because there's a lot of highlights. Basically, wherever there is light in your photo will be white in the Polaroid, and wherever there are shadows will be black in your black and white Polaroid photo. So for this reason, it's always best to have a photo that is well balanced between lights and darks. Otherwise, it might look too under or overexposed. I actually really like how this one turned out. I think there's a good balance of light and dark within the shadows and highlights. And even though you miss the color of the sunset, there's still enough texture to make the photo interesting. Another landscape photo. Since the blue sky has no clouds in it, it looks a little washed out in the Polaroid. I love how this one turned out for the Nevada welcome sign. For the Vegas sign, I decided to crop in quite a bit. So on the left you see the original photo, and then you'll notice how I really cropped into just the sign. But you can see that it loses a little bit of contrast, something to keep in mind. You may want to edit your photos ahead of time to add contrast more than you would for the actual photo, just so that it develops well. I was really curious to see how this one would turn out. Since it was a nice sunset landscape, I was curious how that would translate into a black and white Polaroid photo. And just for comparison's sake, here's a pack of expired black and white film I shot with a Polaroid 1-Step Plus camera. You'll notice how the results are completely different, and this is because when you're shooting with a camera, you have less control. You'll notice how a lot of these look a little washed out, and that's because there was a lot of light coming in. These bottom ones are taken at the Grand Canyon, and I knew that this would be challenging to shoot with a Polaroid camera because the canyon was so dark and it contrasted with the bright sky. So in some of them, it really loses its detail. So whenever you're shooting with expired film, you want to be sure that the lighting conditions are balanced if possible, or use the under or overexpose option just to help. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how this pack of film turned out. You'll notice how on a few of the photos, the one on the bottom left and bottom right, there's this little defect on the film. And this tends to happen when the film is expired, but it can also happen as you take the film out of your camera. So you want to be careful when you take it out that you're not bending it in any way to cause this to happen. At the time of printing these photos, this pack of film was just under 1.5 years expired. It turned out pretty good considering. So if you are using expired film with a Polaroid Lab printer, I don't think you should have an issue. It's just if you're shooting with a Polaroid 1-Step Plus or a vintage camera that you might run into a little bit more issues depending on the lighting conditions. But as far as printing it with the Polaroid Lab printer, there are some things that might happen here or there, but for the most part, expired film actually turns out pretty good. If you enjoyed this video, you might like this video where I show you how I print Polaroid photos directly from my phone with the Polaroid Lab printer.